Topic,
Itaewon. Good or bad? It's kind of a lame. Is it good or bad?
No, it's a big popular zone now. But as a Korean citizen here who lives straight for 11, 12 years now, I know this stuff. Trend happens, come and go. 10 years ago it was Gangnam. And for a while it was...
Itaewon's longer than the Apgujeong trend though.
True. But no, I think Apgujeong still has its place among women who wants to enjoy a good time. But you know, you gotta compare Itaewon now to Hongdae.
Itaewon
a few
is
years ago, and then
No,
Gangnam
no.
a few years ago, and then
No.
Daewonlo a few years ago.
Because Korea's interest in foreigners or speaking foreign language or kind of interacting, it's like Chinatown to them.
The
an American
foreigners could
Chinatown.
gather in somewhere else later.
No, well, it depends on who you ask, because there's two types of foreigners that go to Itaewon relatively regularly, and those are I don't want to call it lifer, but the long-term people in Korea, and they kind of just, they've got their own community in that.
No, but think of it this way, now it's diluted by a lot of Koreans, more Koreans will go there. So foreigners who newly come might move to somewhere else. I mean, land prices, I don't know where, but this happens all the time. No one expected this to be Itaewon like
Well,
this
Itaewon's
big.
been building for 7 years now.
Other popular places has been too. It was Chonglo 20 years ago, and then now it's empty town.
What are we arguing? What's the argument?
We're not arguing, we're just stating facts here.
No, that like Itaewon's going to be unpopular soon? I can't imagine that, ever. Even, especially...
No, that's a good point. I wouldn't say unpopular, but it remains to be seen whether there'll be this big go-to zone. Go-to zone happens all the time.
But what's next, though? What's the other one that would take its place?
My girlfriend 10 years ago would ask me to go to Gangnam or Apgujeong. My girlfriend
then,
8 years ago would say, let's go to Daewonlo, let's go to
But the difference then is,
Gyeonggi-gu.
Itaewon wasn't on the radar because Itaewon was a scary place for Koreans. That's why Itaewon was never on that radar.
No. No. It's on the radar now because it's a cool place to be. It's never been a scary place.
What was that movie called? The Itaewon Murder Case or something?
Oh, no one thought that was scary. Murder happens in different places.
No.
I'm with Alex on this one.
No.
Itaewon was a scary place at one point.
Wait, are we recording?
Yeah, he can be on.
Okay.
He's backing me up here. No, for you, someone who maybe has a lot, you lived abroad for a good portion of the time, like, for Koreans who didn't live abroad but also didn't have experience with, and I mean this not to be racially insensitive, but with people of color, or with people, so black people or Middle Eastern people, if you never interacted with them and you heard that they existed in Itaewon, and then you watched an American music video where black people had guns, you're scared. And they use that as the example, like, oh, I've seen music videos, black people have guns. I was like, huh? Man, you know many white people in America, we got guns, shoot. But so, if you didn't have the experience, it was scary. And all of a sudden, and this is legit, in the song Itaewon Freedom, all of a sudden, something clicked in Korean's head where it went from scary to a curiosity. And that's when the trend started. So my main point there is that, like, Itaewon...
I agree with all of that. All I'm saying is trend places change now and then again. It remains to be seen. Maybe Korea itself will be more foreigner accessible.
Is Itaewon hot now? Itaewon's the hot
it's hot
right?
now.
It's been there for a bit. I just don't see what's next.
Like, a lot of my friends say, yeah, let's go to Itaewon. They never said that a few years ago.
One interesting thing that kept Itaewon's trend going longer was that it migrated slightly from Itaewon to Gyeongnidan.
No, but I'm a little... Yeah, that's true.
So,
Gyeongnidan, yeah, definitely.
So it's different places, but we still call it Itaewon, right?
And even now, Hongdae is branching out to Hapjeong and Sangsu, it kind of changes slowly, though. You never know. No, I agree with everything you said. Yes, Itaewon's been building up this way, but if it's like the go-to place, those stuff changes yearly here, especially in Korea. Trend happens really, really fast. I go to Yeondae now, and all the college places is empty as hell now.
That's weird, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeondae. That's a weird one. Hongdae, I think, is suffering from just the spreading out issue. People are spreading out to Sangsu, because in a way, Hapjeong is an it place for a select group of people, for like a 25 to 35-year-old crowd. And so Hongdae used to everything be concentrated around
No,
the
but
park.
Alex, maybe this is interesting here though. But maybe this time it will be different. Now, I'm not talking out of Itaewon context, but like, you know, because people still go to Gangnam and Daeangno and Gondaepu and the popular places. So since Korea, you know, now our tastes are more diversified. You know, there could be different, more multiple go-to zones.
Multiple hotspots,
Yeah, never
multiple
been
nodes.
before. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
And you have
Oh, but I do have some worry though. Itaewon, I see more and more franchises. When I see that reminds me of what happened in Gangnam and Daeangno.
and happening in Hongdae right now.
Yeah, no, I'm scared of that because like Gangnam, if you go now, you know it's all just franchises. It just doesn't have that local juice anymore. Same from Daeangno too, and you know that's the first sign of danger where you know if like companies know there's big money in the go-to zone, they started intruding the franchise.
So then let's make some predictions then to wrap it up. What if I had two predictions? I think I would have to go with Mule. Mule is apparently because all the Hapjeong and Hongdae prices of housing went up so high that the art community moved out to Mule and Mangwon. But I would also say maybe it's time for Shillim to finally rise from the ashes. Shillim's kind of like the let's get cheap beers.
You never know, man. Itaewon was a really crap zone 10 years ago.
I'm gonna go with so my two votes are kind of the southwest region, Mule and Shillim. What about you? What's next?
I'm not
It's a guess.
Nostradamus, so I'm not going to predict
It's a
anything.
guess.
If there's a new Gecko place, I'll be checking it out, but I'm not predicting anything. I'm not a real estate speculator. How the hell do I know?
Well, that's not fun for the internet argument debate. Tell us where you think the next hotspot's going to be after Itaewon, after Hongdae. Let us know.
Seoul will become the hotspot. Seoul is the hotspot.
I'm Alex.
Do I have to say I'm Joe on this one?
You do have to admit it. Yeah.
You already know who I am, folks. Pandas are pigs. Pandas are pigs. Did you know that? Pandas are pigs.
Yeah, they gotta go back and find.
I was
videos
shocked
from
to
that
find
one.
that out too.
Yeah. So pretty much at this point, all of your opinions.
No,
don't matter.
look at Wikipedia.
I see you next time.
Pandas are pigs.